along with Tom Kuntz and Peter Miles. And whoa, if it seems like we're going over a lot of information in a very short period of time, the reason it seems that way is because we are. It's like the momentum, like in the book Good to Great, talks about the flywheel, where it seems like often in business and life, in community-based, where we're going so slow, like nothing's happening, and then all of a sudden, it builds momentum, and that's really what leverage is. Let's do a real quick review. We've gone through leverage and the DNA for people. And so all of the different elements of that, me, them, the 4 personalities, all the way up to 65,536 possible combinations, and how that all interconnects with the DNA for business and the DNA for life, and how that our intentions are positive and then our capabilities are magical. Then we went through and we had the DNA for business, the 530 grid, and that was really cool, and how asking key questions and presenting solutions, and then how everything else connects back into the DNA for business. So we went through that. So hopefully, you're using all of that. Then we went through, and again, our intentions are positive, our capabilities are magical. Then we went through the DNA for life and the natural laws, and being able to go through that. And maybe in the Q&A, we'll go ahead and talk about the purple cow principle. Like, I just discovered that, unbelievably magical. Like, that thing's going to make somebody $1 million. I mean, that's just an amazing natural law. Anyways, we talked about see, think, and do in the DNA for life, and then how everything else connects back into all of that, and our intentions are positive, and our capabilities are magical. All right. So what does all of this mean? Like, how do we leverage this? And so, Tom, I think you've shared in one of the previous ones, but it's a great story on the FedEx principle. Maybe give us this short version of that. Or maybe, since people are paying attention, they're great students, like, the big picture of that is what, Tom? Like, how do people, I think sometimes people listen to the story and they say, oh, it's a kind of cool story, but they don't really think about how it applies to them, Tom.
Well, the Reader's Digest of this is that an agent was FedExing a package to a client and noticed that FedEx was scanning stuff and asked for explanation. And so the FedEx man explained how they scan this package every time it gets touched till it gets to the consumer. So the real estate agents could pick up their phone, pick up their computer, and actually dial the person and say, it's Tom Kuntz with Engel & Volkers. I see you just received my package. The whole point is that what did it cost that agent to send that package? It was, at the time, it was somewhere around $9 or $10. But what did it cost FedEx to put all of that technology, airplanes, and everything else in place so that they could deliver that package, and he would be able to make that call and be the first to contact that person? Hundreds of millions of dollars, probably. The whole point is that when you're out walking around, going to the cleaners, going to the gas station, going to the grocery store, and you see somebody using technology or using systems, ask questions. Tell me about it. How does it work? How would it save me time? Could I capitalize by using your technology, your systems, your tools to do my business?
Nice.
That's kind of the Reader's Digest of it.
Yeah, and that's where you'll want to check out DNAforPeople.com. It's through Life Masteries Institute. And so it's bringing together like the most amazing mobile app, I've ever seen. It'll identify your personality in 17 seconds, and it looks from 65,536 possible combinations. It's the easiest test you'll ever take, and it's the most comprehensive. So you just go through which of the 4 shapes, which of the 4 things cause you most frustration, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then all of a sudden 2 videos come up that these are the 2 most powerful videos on your personality. And then there's also topics that can come up, like time management. So we're going to be talking in the Q&A. You'll want to pass this along to other people because it will give other people, and then it groups out all of the personalities. So if you have 10 people in a group, all of a sudden it's like we talked about before, where Tom did it with his wife, his ex-wife, his kids, and their significant other, grandkids. It'll map out the entire thing for you, and then it will compare. You get to choose your personality or two people's personalities, and it'll compare one to another in being able to go through it. And so when you have your own channel, which is what we're going to be talking about in the Q&A today, it shows that we have the proper intentions and the capabilities. Everyone invited by your own channel comes to you, so massive viral opportunities. It influences everyone through their own personality, helps everyone walk through your sales, your introductory process in a systematic manner and being able to go through that. In addition to that, you can group people together, so it's great for marketing, pre-sale, sales, servicing, creating a client for life experience, and it's based on their own individual's personality. So it's like it takes decades to train a salesperson how to do this, and you can leverage 2.5 billion smartphones on the planet. Like, how cool is that? So it's amazing for attracting the right team members, hiring, onboarding, training, mentoring, again, all based on an individual's, their very own personality. It's great for profit, for-profit companies. It's great for nonprofit or any type of community-based organizations, and being able to go through it. So you can have it, it's increases for business. So we're going to get into this more in the Q&A and really look at how do you leverage this to make a massive impact in the world. Like, what are you passionate about? And then how are you going to make a lot more money? Tom says what he loves most about money is it buys back time. And so how are you going to make a boatload of money, save a lot of time, impact a lot of people, and really have the overall quality of life? So we're going to take our 5-second pause, go into the Q&A. You'll want to stick around for the Q&A, and then you want to share this with everybody you know. Like, as you help them, they help you, and together we can truly accomplish so much more than we ever could on our own. Here we go into the Q&A.